Hey, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
We have just traveled to Cerinlia. A female dwarf with a shaggy mane of unkept hair bows for you. Morgo Delwar at your service. Welcome to Eiselcross.
Thank you. I apologize. Can I have your name again?
Morgo, Morgo, Delwar, Delwur. At your service.
Morgan Le Fay.
My name is Barnaby, and these are my companions. I apologize. So, what was the gent that we were looking for again?
The buyer?
No.
We're looking for Orvo Mustave.
Orville Redenbacher. This is the one D&D game where I'm not taking notes just because I don't want to. So this is how I'm remembering shit, which is not working. It's great.
Yeah, and as you guys are kind of walking off the dock, this is not a big place at all. And she, Morgo, literally points to both Orvo's place and the buyer's place as you're walking around.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I guess she asks you what brings you to our fair city.
Well, we're here to search the ruins of Eiselcross for a cure to a mysterious malady. To that end, we're here to see Sir.
Oh, what kind of malady?
Oh, a freezing sickness, some strange ailment that freezes the entire body.
Frigid woe.
Frigid woe, yes.
Yes. That's something we've dealt with here on and off in the past.
Oh,
Really?
We have a case that we need solved. How do you cure it?
We've never been able to, but there's rumors of a palliative that exists.
See, where would that be?
She's not really sure, but you remember that Elro thought it would be in the ruins of.
Oh yeah, the Sky City or whatever it was.
AR.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, well, where might we find these ruins?
Oh, I think you'd be better off talking to Orvo about that.
Let's get to Orvo.
Oh,
Okay.
is there a place that we can lodge for the night?
Yes, there is. Let me open the other tab that tells me where that is. Yeah. Yeah. As you guys are, she's kind of leading you around, and yeah, there's a group of dwarves and elves huddled and chatting around campfires. And just as you're walking past, she tells you that they're planning this expedition to find Aor's lost treasure. And that's kind of what this whole settlement is here for. Yeah, it's mostly a launching point for exploring. And then she stops in front of a large fur-lined yurt. You can stay here. Belonged to a fool-rich elf named Berton, who came looking for adventure. He found the inside of a saber-toothed tiger instead. Should be some food in there if you like. It's yours now. So, yeah, she takes you to Burton's hut. Yeah. You guys. So what do you guys do now? Do you go in the hut? You go look for the buyer. You look for Ervo.
I'd like to inspect the hut just for a moment. I want to peek my head in before we go talk to Orvo.
Okay. The sound of wind and biting cold dies down as you enter. A cold fire pit marks the center of a hide-covered floor. An open crate containing packaged rations and a few other items stands next to the door.
Not bad. All right, off to Orvo.
At that point, Morgo wishes you guys luck and takes off to see about her own business.
Well, this is a little bit less of a warm welcome than what I'm used to, but I think this should suffice. All right, let's go speak with Orvo.
Okay.
That
Okay, yeah, so you're in front of this tent, whose flaps are open. Inside the tent sits a young dwarf whose face is scarred as though scratched by a large claw. A short sword is casually laid across his lap as he warms his outstretched hands.
Excuse me, are you Orvo?
Yes. And you are?
My name is Barnaby Jones, and my companions and I have arrived in search of the cure for freezing woe. We've been told that you're a person to speak to about that.
Well, why me?
We
We were recommended.
hear you have some experience with searching Aor for lost goods and treasures.
we also hear you are a friend of Aragon's.
Well, I am a friend of Urgon's.
He said
And
that.
I'm afraid we have some bad news.
Wait, Urgon sent you?
Right. Who sent us?
In a sense.
Oh, sent you. Urgon's dead.
That's right. Everybody's.
We started with his
I can't remember names, y'all.
Okay, I'm sorry, Coleman. Go ahead.
Oh no, I figure the little one should deliver the bad news. He's better with people than me.
I'm sad to say that Aragon has passed, and through his passing from this strange illness, we find ourselves here trying to find a cure.
And Orvo is pretty devastated about that. Yeah, he gets real quiet and kind of at a loss for words about that.
I walk over and I put a hand on his shoulder and I say, there. I'm sorry for your loss.
That's very nice. Yeah, and well, he says, well, tell me what happened. And do you what how much of your story do you give him?
I think Barnaby gives all of it that's relevant to Ergon, really. Maybe not the nitty-gritty details, more just that.
Okay.
I don't think that he needs to hear about us befriending a giant frog in order to go and get into a fight that we barely walked out of.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he you give him the Cliff Notes version anyway. And he tells you guys that he and Ergon had found the blue vials in Saul's vault.
Saul's vault.
Which is spelled as you would imagine an Italian basement restaurant would be spelled.
And is this a village or a place?
That's an Aeorian ruin that's partially underwater.
Oh, really?
It's up by the what the explorers call the thin sheets. Some thinner ice up north.
So Saul's balls are up by the
yep.
the thin sheets.
And it's a fairly well preserved ruin, probably magically so. Yeah.
Orvo, would you be willing to guide us there?
He's willing to guide you there, but given his last trip and the number of ice methods that he had to deal with last time, he's not really sure about going back in, but he will act as a guide.
That'd be greatly appreciated. Of course, anything that you can tell us about the ruins themselves would be also invaluable.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to talk about that. It's a good 200 miles.
Oh, geez.
I think Barnaby kind of just stares blankly into the middle distance for a little while. He does just, yeah. Is there any kind of conveyance that we can take to make that not all on foot? Is there like a sled that we can get on?
Stand by while I pull out a different supplement here. Because there are
there's one. If there's one thing that I do kind of miss about being in person is literally watching the DM have to reach for a book. It's a special feeling.
Well, there are provisions for this in Wildemount, but Icewind Dale does have.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you just want to use your Icewind Dale.
I do just want to
Absolutely.
use my Icewind Dale. Hold on, I'm gonna see what I can find here. Where
I'd
is
just like to point out that Craig did join after we all joined hands enchanted.
True, but he missed your marvelous. We're taking the
halfling to Eiselcross.
cross.
taking the halfling to Eiselcross? Eggalas, what do your egg eyes see? Egg. I'll say that for it's not going to be cheap to get the dogs and the food and everything that you need to take sleds. It's going to cost 20 gold for a round trip.
That's a lot.
I mean, it's a big expedition you guys are looking to do here, and that would allow you to move at a fast pace
Well, hear me out.
without pushing yourselves.
I got
You said
some
that was
stuff I
20
could
gold
sell.
total?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back through my books for a second here, because I think that the party fund might have that amount of money.
Well, I also have some things I could sell, if that helps you.
That's very unlike you, Scratches.
I'm donating to the cause. I can always steal stuff back.
That's true.
So, as a reminder, we currently have about 47 gold pieces in the party fund. We can, and that's without any of us having to give up any money
Well,
immediately.
I say we use it.
Well, we also probably need to consider buying enough food to survive this trip, and how expensive is that going to be in a region this remote? We might want to consider buying food first.
Well, there were rations. There were rations in the yurt.
So,
I have dibs on those.
Were there enough for multiple days?
So I do want
No one checked.
No.
So, I did want to check that 20 gold pieces that Cam you were just quoting, that was with sled, dogs, and provisions, right?
That's sled, dogs, food for the dogs.
Food for the dogs.
But not for food for us.
Entertainment.
How long would it take to get there with the sled?
So with the sled, you could do you could do 30 miles a day.
Okay, and if we walked, it would be what?
You'd be more like 20 miles, 24 miles a day.
It's okay, Captain.
So it's a 10-day march, 6-day sled.
Okay, and can we get any kind of indication of what ration would be like gold piece wise around here?
I would say we would check our supplies first, and then check pricing. If we could.
Yeah.
Before you leave Orvo, what do you tell him?
Oh,
How much
that work.
for you to take us there?
He's already guiding you.
I couldn't remember. Did he offer? Is he doing it for free?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're just going to tell them that we're going to figure out how we're going to get there. If it's going to have to be a march, or if we even have enough supplies, we're going to start gathering for the expedition.
Okay. When do you want to leave?
Well, I guess that depends on as soon as we're able to figure out how we're going to get there.
What time of day is it?
It's early afternoon.
Why don't we leave tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, okay.
Okay.
Did you want me to find you a sled? Or 2 sleds, I suppose.
Yeah. Either way, we have the money to do sleds, so yeah, I think that.
Yeah, so you guys, so he's gonna go find a sled, and you guys are gonna go back to your yurt.
Yep.
You return to your yurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I want to know how many rations are there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was checking spells.
The crate contains 50 days of rations,
Oh.
a 50-foot silk rope,
Oh.
a blanket,
Ooh.
a grappling hook,
Eh.
a miner's pick, and a book
Dibs on the book. What is it?
titled Adventure Sexy. Impress potential lovers with great deeds by Scanlan Shorthalt.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh my god! That's amazing!
What is it?
He is reading already. Sorry. That's amazing. Scanlan Shorthalt is a huge and like significant bard in the history of this world.
Oh.
I love him.
Yes. I mean, I've certainly heard of him before. That's well, that.
Yeah, he only saved the world 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he would definitely know him.
Yeah, he's a member of the team Vox Machina.
Well, I think I should get 20 rations, and you guys should have the other 30 divided amongst yourselves, as I'm considerably larger than all of you.
That's.
Wait a minute. 50 divided by how many of us are there?
5, 6.
6. Huh.
5? Wait.
Sure.
5? Wait.
There are 4 of you.
Yes, there are 4 of us.
Great.
Well, 5 with Ergon.
So we each get 12 and a half.
Orvo. And Orvo can take care of himself.
Orvo can take care of himself. Great. So we've got 10 days worth of rations. That's enough to get there, correct?
Correct.
But not for the ride back.
I'm betting you each probably have 5 days worth of rations packs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Is that with a wink and a nod you're saying that?
No, I'm saying you probably, if you were to go there and come straight back, you would each need to pick up probably 5 more days worth of rations. And that's if you just went there, spent the day there, and came back. So you probably need more rations.
Yeah, we do, because I only have one day of rations.
So where can we get
Everybody
rations?
has 5 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Plus the 50 here. So yeah, you need to come up with at least 5 more days each.
Okay. I think. And so while we were kind of walking around the settlement, did we get kind of a sense that there was like kind of market that we could barter for rations or?
Right.
No, you didn't see any sort of formalized market or any sorts of shops. Give me a perception check.
I'll love to. It's not going to go very well, but yeah, I got a 4. I think that Barnaby's just really distracted by how cold he is.
Yes, it's very cold, and there are people standing around fires.
I think he literally just goes up to a group, says, "Excuse me, gentlemen. My companions and I found ourselves in an unusual circumstance where we did not pack enough rations. However, we do have money if anyone is willing to barter for it."
And this, well, let me roll. Oh, this, you happen to walk up to the right gentleman.
Excellent.
He is not a trader per se, and no one in town really is, but everybody's pretty friendly and willing to help out. And he's able to hook you up. So you need 20 total?
Yes.
Yeah, he's able to hook you up with 10, and he directs you to a couple campfires over that's able to with at least another 10. How many do you want to buy total?
I want to buy all of them since we're going to need 20.
Well, I mean, you can potentially get more than that.
When we were, and sorry, I'm gonna kind of ask for a flashback because I think that Barnaby is smart enough to ask this question when it's available to him. When we were talking with Orvo, did he indicate about how long we would likely need to search it? Like, how big is Salzba?
Saul's Vault. He one thing he did tell you is that he and Ergon only made it about 3 rooms into the place before they got chased off by an animated suit of armor.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay, let's get all of them then.
So yeah, he says it's not a huge place. You probably, I mean, if you were just walking through it, you could walk through it in an hour or whatever. But yeah, it's full of complications.
So the other kind of question here is that these gentlemen that have the 20 rations that we've discovered so far, how much are they asking for those?
And why does mine say something?
Half a gold for a day.
Half a gold for
Oh.
a day. That's market.
Really expensive.
I mean, that's better than what I'm seeing.
List price.
It is half a gold. I understand now. 2.5 was for 5 days of rations. It's the math.
So for 5 days, 2.5. So yeah, for each person, it's 2.5 gold.
Okay. So 5. Ah, yes, the math portion of the adventure, everyone. Are we still fucking pumped?
The math and shopping portion.
5.
Geez, can't I just steal some rations?
10 gold pieces. Yeah, that will essentially use all of our gold in the party fund, but that is enough rations to get us there and back with a sled. Which actually with sled, so that's going to be 6 days there. We're actually going to end up ahead of the game. Excellent. Perfect. Quartermastering complete.
Okay. So what, you guys retired for the evening, or you? What do you do?
I think Barnaby has a long journey up ahead of him. He is definitely going to have his nightly pipe, and then tucker out in his bedroll.
I'm reading.
So,
Okay.
Colomon's curious about this animated suit of armor story, and is seeing as he's more than likely going to end up having to fight whatever they come across. He's probably curious if if there's any more rumors in the village of what other delights might await us where we're headed.
I'll accompany you on
Yeah.
that.
So I'm sorry, I talked over you, Jenny. What'd you say?
I said I also would like to hear about this. I'll take a stroll with Coleman.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you guys stroll up to a couple campfires and chat with a couple people, and you find everybody and open. Jenny,
Yeah.
why don't you give me just give me a charisma check.
Good choice there, Cam.
Roll 1d20 and add my charisma. A 17. And scratches. Where's your sheet? Charisma is 12. So it's a +1.
Okay, so 18.
Yep, 18.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. People are more than happy to chat up the talking cat. That's for sure.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. See, aren't you glad you brought me, Coleman?
Thanks.
Well, I didn't bring you.
Actually, are certainly not unheard of, but it's still interesting to see one this far north.
Okay.
Let me see what you can get with something like that. You hear from a couple people that the not necessarily Saul's Vault specific, but a lot of these Aeorian cities and ruins that these folks have been exploring, they bump into some constructs that they think the Aeorians probably built to guard their shit. You run into some undeads. These were magical cities that came crashing into the earth, so there's some weird stuff that happens with that. And then normal environment hazards, different beasts and Yeti. You remember you saw the Yeti head mounted in and sea creatures and that kind of stuff.
All right. Coleman just shakes his head in resignation and says, "Great. I'm going to go get some sleep then."
Yeah, it's a wild place.
Okay. I'm just wondering about all these things that I accumulated and what they're worth. I mean, wasn't I supposed to keep the silver ring and the jade statuette? Wasn't that part of our?
Yep, that's part of the agreement. That's you took those things and they're yours. Yep.
Oh no, we don't need them for the purposes of the quest. Yes.
No, those can.
I'm just checking.
Well, you took them, so it's up to you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep the silver ring for the moment, but seeing if anybody wants to trade me something for those 2 daggers I took off Julio and the jade statuette.
So the folk around the campfire that you're talking to, they give you 2 silver for each of the daggers. But they don't seem
because she has wares if you have coin.
Yeah, they seem all these folks are the type that seem to want to sell treasure, not the type that want to buy treasure.
All right.
But they remind you that the buyer is the person that buys things. And they indicate where his or where their domicile is.
Oh, the buyer.
Okay, can I go?
We forgot the buyer.
Can I go chat to the buyer about buying some stuff?
You can certainly go chat with the buyer.
Suckers.
I'm kicking myself and I went to bed early.
You approach what, as you're walking up to it, you realize is Cyrenlia's largest yurt. And as you go in, the pungent scent of incense fills the yurt, whose walls are painted with glowing arcane runes. A brass brazier burns brightly at the center of the floor, around which are set a few plush chairs, a bed, and a large stone chest. In one of those chairs sits an elf reading a book. A small dragon with green butterfly wings is curled in the elf's lap.
Butterfly wings.
Yeah, and the elf looks up from their book at you as you walk in, and kind of waits patiently for you to say something.
Hello, sir. My name is Scratches Meowington. I hear you are. I hear you are a gentleman who buys things.
I am one who buys things, yes.
And what is it that you buy? Anything? Everything? Only arcane things?
I will certainly be willing to take a look at just about anything.
Well, I have here this this statuette, and I am not quite sure of its origins. And I was wondering if you had ever seen anything like this.
And they take it from you, and they rummage around next to them, and they pull out a monocle, and they put on a monocle, and they're turning it over and looking at it, and definitely Aeorian in make. Let's see here. You found that in Croaker Cave, the DM says.
Yes.
Because that's where I found out how much it's worth. Yeah, I could give you. That's the storm giant. Yes, yes. I could give you 25 gold pieces for this.
All right. That sounds
Okay.
like that sounds a fair price, and I give them the statuette in exchange.
Wonderful. Yeah, and they reach under their chair and pull out a bag and pull 25 gold pieces out of it.
Mhm.
And they take the statuette and they place it in the stone chest next to them.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, a wonderful piece. I'd be certainly willing to entertain any other pieces you might be looking to sell in the future.
Well, thank you. I do have a few daggers, although they are not new. If you have any interest in that sort of thing, I'm kind of curious to see. I'm kind of curious to see how he would take the ring, but let's go with the daggers first.
You get the sense that the buyer is definitely more interested in antiquities than practical
Okay.
equipment.
I'm actually wearing the silver ring. Can I have him just look at it and price it? I don't
Yeah,
necessarily want to sell
certainly.
it.
They take your hand, and do you take it off for them, or
I will take it off
you
so that
hold
he
your
can
hand?
examine it.
I'm sorry?
I will take it off so that he can examine it.
Okay, yeah, and they turn it over, look at it. They'll give you 50 gold pieces for that.
I agree that this is a fair offer, and offer to trade them then to offer to sell them the ring.
Okay, same thing happens. You get 50 gold pieces from under the chair, and the ring goes into the stone chest.
Right. I shake hands with them and thank them for their time, and tell them that I will visit them again soon if I have anything else.
And they look forward to your company.
We say our goodbyes, and I leave them.
Okay. You head back to the yurt you're staying in?
I do. I think it's a good night's work.
Cool. And you guys all settle it, have dinner and settle in for the night?
Yeah, I'm still reading. This
Cool.
guy is so full of shit, but it's absolutely captivating. This is amazing.
Okay, yeah, you guys.
Barnaby has been trying to sleep through D, just yelling at this book. He's just like, he can't hear you.
Yep.
Only I can, and I'm trying to sleep. Please.
And she tries to be quiet, but she gets really excited again at some point.
Yeah, eventually you stay up a little too late reading, but eventually
Yep.
You all go to sleep, and in the morning, you're all asleep, and everybody give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, mine is
22.
13.
Gotcha.
I
Hold on
got
one
a
second.
22. I see and hear everything.
14. Wow, that sucks.
Okay, so Barnaby,
Yeah.
you are awoken, and you can tell, you perceive from the little bit of light coming in that it's right around daybreak, and you perceive the sound of clomping hooves and sleigh bells coming up outside your
Shut up.
It's Santa.
Barnaby goes to the. I'm trying to think of the night before Christmas, how that goes, but it's just a full night before Christmas, like setup. He's got his stocking cap and he's
Mom,
literally
we're gonna
walking
just eye my
towards
cap. I'll settle down for a
opening
while.
of the tent, and he kind of rubs one fist against his eyes. He peers out outside of the tent.
Yes, and you see
Open the shutters and threw up the sash.
you see as you perceived that you would, a reindeer sleigh being piloted by Orvo.
Wait, is Orvo Santa?
No, Orvo is not Santa.
Oh.
But Orvo decided that this was easier than a bunch of dogs.
Oh. Neat.
So yes, Orvo got a reindeer sleigh, and you will be making your journey on reindeer sleigh.
How many
Inspired.
reindeer are there? And how big are they?
And does one have a red nose?
No,
That's a myth.
Please.
it is. It is a myth column. That's true. That's the part that's a myth.
This land of magic and mystery, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer could not have possibly
I do
exist.
think 8 is an appropriate number, and these are kind of bigger caribou.
Yeah, so it's not Santa.
No, it is not Santa. It is Orvo.
Listen, it's only Santa if you believe it's Santa. And that's really what it's all about.
Orvo does look like a tiny Kurt Russell, though.
Oh,
Like
boy.
hot Kurt Russell or now Kurt Russell?
Yes. Have you seen the Daddy Kurt Russell on the Chronicle?
No.
It's
It's a hot Kurt Russell.
it's pretty incredible. Anyway, so I think Barnaby goes to
They,
wake up the rest of the group.
Orville say, wake up your friends. We got to get going.
Yeah, I'm getting them. He
Snoring
goes
into
around
the
and says,
pages.
"Hey, come on, we gotta go." Wait, D, are you still awake?
Oh. No. What? I have like a little bit of ink like stained on my face from when my drool had the page stuck to me. That's all.
Did you sleep?
Oh yeah, I stayed up a while.
All right, they're ready to go.
Yay! Great. Where will my pony fit?
Your pony can get tied on behind and trot along behind.
Okay.
Tony will be fine.
She'll keep up okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is you'll be able to keep up just fine. And actually the travel is not bad. Let's see here. I've got you guys on I decided it was a 6-day trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Really, really quickly. How many rations did we find inside the tent again? That was the
50.
one thing. 50. So we are communally we have 70 rations, but each of us also have 5 rations, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay. The first day you make perfectly good time. Orvo has made this trip before. So they know pretty well where they're going. The first day you make good time. You get set up for camp for the night. You guys gonna set a watch?
Yeah,
Orvo
I'll
looks
take
at
the
you
watch.
and says, "You're gonna set a watch."
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'll take the watch.
I mean, we were mercenaries before this.
Yeah, actually, if you wanted to, Goleman, you could take the full watch all night and then sleep in the sleigh or meditate in the sleigh, whatever you need to do during the day.
That sounds blissful to me. I'll take the watch.
Okay.
I think
I'm going to
that,
say that you guys, unless someone objects, I'm going to say that's just how you guys set up to do the next few days.
I love it. It's
Okay.
simple.
So,
yeah.
Goleman, give me a perception check for the first night.
Oh boy. That is a 13.
It is an uneventful night. 16. Let me. Okay. Yeah, another uneventful night.
Quick.
And you know what? Since we got a little bit late start here anyway, I am going to go ahead and fast track this and
Cool.
say you guys, the next several days go by without events, and midway through day 6, Orvo says, we're getting close. It's right around here. The path around is right around here somewhere. And he slows the sleigh down from kind of a mid-range lope to kind of a slow trot and starts looking around him. Does anybody want to give me a survival check?
Does anyone
Survival check?
What is a survival?
Or just a wisdom check?
Wisdom? I mean, I can.
Is this an
Yeah.
open call or?
Yes, no, but would anybody like to?
I don't see much. I mean, we're doing fine, right?
Yeah. We're just trying to figure out where we're going.
Oh, we're lost.
No, you're not lost. You're just.
Oh, I have a +0 survival, so let's not do me, okay?
I +3. I still rolled a 5.
So I have a question about Errol. Errol is a crow. It is very cold outside.
Mhm.
How good of a job can he do just scouting around? Like if I send him high up just to get a good bird's eye view of the area.
Why don't you give me a check at advantage?
Okay, that sounds good. So just straight wisdom. God. Wow, I rolled a 1 and a 2. So
Okay.
I think I almost like the idea of Errol like kind of looking up at the snow and stuff and like looking down back at Barnaby and being like, Barnaby being like, no, go. He goes up and like goes up for like 5 seconds and then comes back down. It's just like, no. And Barnaby's like, no, okay, all right. I tried.
So yeah, you're on kind of it's an area of kind of not super high, but kind of big, wide, kind of rolling hills. And it looks pretty flat because it's all just covered in a blank slate of snow. So it's really hard to tell, one valley from the other and which one to turn up to go find Sarlswald. You'll know you're Sarlswald. You know you're in the right area, but you just can't quite nail it. And you don't find it today. So you have to set up camp for one more night anyway.
Okay. And I think that's day 6, so all of our personal rations should be exhausted by now, right?
Correct.
kind of general question, Cam. How deeply do you want me to keep track of the rations? Because I've got 70 rations, and I can go either way on it. How important is this for the experience?
I would like to keep track of it at this point.
Okay, sounds good. So
personal rack. Yeah.
okay, so everyone has already used up their 5 personal rations. So we need to take our 70 rations and turn it into 4 rations. No, 66 rations. Because we've
4
taken
rations.
4 rations out of the pot, right?
Yes, everybody takes 1 ration or 1 day's worth of rations.
Okay.
This is audio gold.
Sorry.
Oh no, you done found me when I'm at
Okay.
my nappiest.
Okay, so 4. Yeah, subtract 4 rations. Okay,
All right.
next day. Let's see here. D, give me a wisdom check. Barnaby, give me a bird wisdom check at advantage again.
Ooh, now here's God, where's my arrow stat block? God, come on. Because I think he might have proficiency in survival, maybe. He's an M.
You
So, do I use my
on a whim
Yes.
on one of the breaks to stretch your legs.
Yep.
Walk up on top of a hill, stretching out your legs, and you look down in the bottom of the valley, and there's Saul's fault.
Oh,
There's Saul's balls.
And I'll say you find that on the morning break. It's 9:30 in the morning right now,
Okay.
and you're probably a mile away.
About a mile away, y'all.
all right, well, let's break camp and head over.
Give me passive perceptions quick.
Passive
12.
perceptions.
All of us?
Oh, 12. Mine's 12.
Okay.
13.
13.
Yep, hold on, sorry. Slow.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Barnaby?
Oh, also a 12.
Also a 12. Okay. D.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess let me read this to you first.
Okay.
Through wind-whipped snow and biting cold, you notice a half-submerged, dark blue stone building poking up through the ice. A gray stone door is carved to look like a face with a half-exposed skull.
Oh.
Inscribed above the door is the word Saul's fault. And D,
Yeah.
you notice 2 ice methods hidden near the entrance.
I hold my arms out and I say, we've got creatures, and I point out the methods.
Do I are methods well known enough that I would just know things about them, or can I roll to see if I know things about methods?
Roll, see what you know about methods.
Okay. Can we call it a Arcana check?
Yeah, we can.
5. That's be a 16.
I'm sorry, a 1-6?
1, 6, 16.
Okay, what do I know about methods?
So Barnaby says in a hushed voice,
Yeah, you know they're capricious, like creatures native to the elemental. And you know they come in different varieties, including the ice variety. Yeah, you, as one would expect, ice methods like icy places. You know they're generally not friendly, and you know they have attacks. Maybe you've heard rumors of the Death First.
The what?
yeah, they like explode.
They're exploding? Lovely.
Mhm. Yeah,
Of
so
course they are.
if we're forced to fight them, then we want to make sure that we keep our distance when they're about to die. Do I know enough about ice methods to think of a way to like just bypass them, like like something about methods in general that they avoid certain creatures or different things like that?
I would say no.
Okay. It's pretty unlikely that we'll be able to get through the door without going past the method.
Hey, they were flanking the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have to go past them. They have not acted particularly aggressive or anything towards you. They just like chunks of ice. Once it's been pointed out that they're Mephits, you can kind of make out the outline, but they're not acting particularly aggressive or anything like that.
Well, shall we approach? See what happens.
Slowly. Yeah. Slowly.
Okay, so yeah, show me how you guys are going to. Well, hell, I'll just since. There. After they've been pointed out to you, you know where they are. Yeah, you want to approach the door?
Oh boy.
Yes, and I mean, unless everyone thinks to do something different.
Yeah, show me your positioning when you approach the door, I guess.
Yeah, I'm okay back here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still a reasonable distance from.
Okay, yeah, so you're all standing 10 feet away from the door.
I just moved.
Apparently not.
Okay.
People have moved back. I
Okay,
will.
some of you
If
are 10
everyone
feet
else
away
is
from the door.
moving back, nobody is 10 feet from the door. We're all
Okay, so you're all standing 20 feet back from the door.
20
What do you
feet
do?
back.
Yep.
I think we advance slowly in our block here towards the door and be ready in case the ice attack. But otherwise, we're going to go up to the door.
Okay, what do we advance to 10 feet or 15 feet? 10 feet. 15 feet.
Who's going to approach the door and who's going to be where?
I think our little block, pretty much that whole block, just moving forward.
Okay,
Okay,
we're at
put yourself where you're going to be when you're at the door.
10 feet.
Okay.
I will stand and get back, you.
Literally no one is at the door.
Okay,
No one
I'm
is
just
at
gonna
the
sit
door.
there.
Thank
Fine.
you.
Okay, fine.
Like the scrawny one finally is just like, fine, go.
The entrance to Saul's vault is frozen shut.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
That wasn't much of a payoff.
Oh, it's no problem.
Start breathing on the door.
Okay, so I don't think you're going to do enough fire damage to break through the door that way.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any fire, so.
I do reach into the kind of communal pack that we have and pull out the miner's pick that was in our provisions and kind of hand it off to Colin and say, take first shift.
Oh boy. Okay. Fine. You want me to hit it with a pick?
I do.
Okay.
So
What do you want from me? A straight up strength?
Before, I mean, do we see anything else about the door other than ice? It doesn't look like it's trapped or locked or anything.
you want to give me?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check or an investigation check.
Thank you for suggesting that before I hit it with a pick.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, God.
You rolled an 8. Okay.
No.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, no. It seems to be.
Go for it, Coleman. It looks great. I'm very smart. I'm sure it's fine.
So you swing with your pick.
Sure.
Okay, I'll say you take 3 good swings at it and manage to break up enough ice to free up the door.
Oh, so you don't need a roll from me?
I mean, needs 10 bludgeoning damage. It won't take long to do that.
Do the
Okay.
methods react at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
But a thing does happen, so hold on here for 1 second.
A thing. I thought they were ice muppets.
Ice Muppets.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I'll show you.
Yay!
Yeah, now I'm really thinking of some like
Statler and Waldorf.
very kind of dark crystal like gargoyles.
Oh, there isn't a way to just show you guys the art without showing you the.
Oh, I can kind of see them on thingamajig. They look like little little Jack Frost.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I like their noses.
It seems to you that you have managed to free up the ice.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest somebody check this door once more for traps before we try and open it. My perception's garbage, so
Scratches, would you mind taking a look at the door and seeing if there's anything I missed?
17.
oh good.
17. Okay, it seems like a pretty darn.
Okay, I officially hate this place.
Okay.
I opened the door.
Thank you.
God damn. And these ice methods are still doing nothing.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. I
You
assume
open the door,
onward.
and there are 2 animated suits of armor. As soon as you open, all aggro. Roll for initiative.
Yay.
Your pony and Orvo stayed back with the reindeer sleigh.
Thank you. Well, Sebastian's a lover, not a fighter.
That's 18 for the initiative.
Ooh, 18 for me as well.
I hate it when I roll natural 20s on initiative, because why?
20.
So cool.
So 24.
24.
Okay.
All right. I forgot my initiative modifier. I have 20. I rolled 18.
Okay. So Colin. Oh no! Wait. I'm sorry. Scratches.
Oh.
You're first.
Yes, I am. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Yeah, there are 2 suits of animated armor that look angry.
I'm gonna run in. I think I'll do a stab and disengage like we were talking about earlier.
Okay. With this first one right here.
With this first, well, this one. Can't I just run up to this one? Here.
But you would run past this one and he would hit you.
Okay, well then let's just get to this one first.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of your movement to get to there.
I believe so, yes, and I've got 30, so.
Okay.
I
So
count,
go ahead
I count
and-
15
yeah.
feet.
Okay, so that's half of what I can do.
Okay.
11. That sucks.
11 misses.
Okay.
So now you're going to use your bonus action to disengage.
Yep, gonna run away.
Okay, and you have 15 feet of movement.
Okay, can I go here?
Go right back where you were. Yep, you can go right there if you want to.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Colin, your turn.
Okay. We will go 5, 10 feet to here. And I will attack with the longsword.
Okay.
Oh shit. That is a 7.
7 misses.
Yes, it does. What am I gonna do? I am going to back up to here.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity then.
Oh, great.
Remember, when you move out of someone's melee range, they take an attack against you.
Unless you're a rogue and you disengage.
Yep. Unless you're Jenny. Yeah, he's going to try to slam you with a 15. That doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay. D. Stupid bird.
Stupid bird. Oh yeah, stupid bird. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at this motherfucker.
Okay.
I need a DC or a DC 13 Dex save.
Dex save. Okay. Fails.
Okay, they take 4 points of radiant damage.
4 points radiant. Oh, why do you hate me? Roll 20. Barnaby.
All right. And I apologize. You probably said this already, but the ice methods have not moved, correct?
No, they have not.
Okay. And I apologize. D, you just cast Guiding Bolt on
No,
this armor?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Okay, that doesn't. That just gives. Does that have any secondary effect, or is it just straight up?
Just damage.
Okay, I'm going to target that same armor with Toll the Dead. A save of DC
I'm sorry, DC
13. 1-3.
13. They're not terribly wise. With the modifier, that's a 1.
Wow. Okay, and did he? And he took damage already, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. I roll a d12 product. That's an 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
Yeah, that's not bad for level 2, man.
Man.
Not
It
at
is
all.
not. Oh boy.
Okay, and are you going to stay where you are? Is that your turn?
So yeah, I think that he tolls the dead and that he skedaddles back.
This guy's going to come here to attack you, Coleman.
Oh no.
Of
I think
course.
this guy is going to ignore Barnaby and go for scritches.
Oh, great.
Sense.
So the one attacking you, Coleman, makes 2 attacks
Of course.
with a nat 20
Oh no.
and a 18.
16.
Does the 18 hit?
Oh, 18 hits. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one
Hold on.
is
Does it have to match my AC or beat it?
match.
Match.
Okay. Yeah. It's 18. That hits.
Okay. So the first one does rolled minimum damage on the critical.
Oh,
So that's 4 points of damage.
it's fortunate.
And the second one does 3 points of damage.
Okay. I can live with that.
Scratches.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
So that's 2 hits there.
that sucks.
4,
Okay.
3, 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Great.
And that's
Okay.
their turn.
Oh dear.
Hit him back, Scratches.
I'm going to. I'm gonna flip around behind this jerk. Can I
Good call.
Scratch his
jump-
empty
can I-
eye sockets out.
can I jump behind him here?
Why don't you jump behind him here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my strike and
Go ahead and attack with advantage.
attack with advantage. Okay, so that's just the same as I did before, right? Roll 1d.
Nope. You're gonna roll twice and see which one's better.
Okay, and it's the same roll though, +6 with my rapier.
Yep.
Okay, that's 23.
That hits. Make sure you don't hit better.
Yep, I know. Got it. 1d20 plus 6. No, I take the first one.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage, which it should say
Yeah, it's got
how
the.
to do that right next to.
Yeah, it's a 1d8 plus 4.
Yep,
Okay,
that sounds right.
1d8 plus 4. 12.
12. That's a pretty good hit.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to stay where you are? What do you want to do?
Is can I disengage so he doesn't hit me again?
You can. Staying where you are would be to Colomon's advantage.
I'll stay where I am then.
Okay.
I'm helping you out, Coleman. Don't say I never did anything for you.
That's fine.
Colomon, your turn.
Oh, what a choice! What a choice! Oh, okay. I'm gonna whack.
Again, you have advantage on this one.
I do have advantage on this one. Okay,
Yep.
well then I'll take that advantage
Okay.
on him, and I will attack with my longsword. Oh shit! That's an 8. I'm not going to use that one. And that's a 9. 9.
What are you rolling?
I am rolling. I am
You're supposed to
rolling.
roll a d20, not a d10. You know that, right?
I'm rolling a d20 plus 5.
Oh.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Oh.
Man, okay.
I played a paladin where
I
I
mean-
didn't hit something for a solid session.
I can only massage this so much.
He's very old.
Okay.
I'm a very old, weary fighter. You get what you pay for.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going to do the same thing against this dude and do another sacred flame.
Against this dude on the bottom?
Well, he's the one that doesn't have advantage, and I hit him before. Trying to help. If he's good, yes, that's the one I decided. I'm not smart. He's smarter than I am.
Oh, I'm level 2. I get a second attack.
Oh, you get a second attack at level 2?
Yeah,
wanna
I
take
do.
it?
I have the action surge. I can only use it once, and after that, I need a short rest before I can use it again. Can I go for that again?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Katie?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Everybody's learning their level 2 character. I'm
Okay.
allowing mulligans until we get our feet under us.
Okay.
Yeah, so you attacking the same one?
Yeah. Do I still get advantage on him or no?
Sure do.
Okay, let's try this better this time. Oh, that is a 14, and then get another one. Here we go. 23.
That hits.
Okay, and then it is a 1d8 plus 3. My d8 go. There we are. Oh, and that is a 5. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. That's above average.
It's not bad.
Yeah, he's if he had blood, he'd look kind of bloody.
Okay. Thank you, Katie.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so now Katie,
Sacred flame.
Sacred Flame, and that was a
Dex save 13.
Dex save 13. Thank you. Dex is a 0, so that's a save.
Nothing happened.
Barnaby.
Well, I'm going to cut in, and I'm going to continue on tolling the dead on this gentleman. Save
That was a Wisdom save.
13.
13.
Yep.
Boy, they are not smart. They rolled a 13 and failed to save.
Man, you're not going to like this, my guy. Roll a d12.
Yes,
damage.
they've both taken damage, so
That's going to be a 2. I deal 2 necrotic damage.
2 damage, dude.
That is what I deal. 2 damage.
Okay.
That is the amount of damage that I've dealt. It is 2.
Okay, it's their turn now.
12-sided dice. And one of those sides is a 2. And I got that.
Actually, are you gonna move, Barnaby? You're gonna stay right there.
No, I love it right here. This is fantastic for me.
Okay. Animated Armor's turn. This guy is gonna come after you again, Coleman.
Yep.
It's a miss. And that's a miss. 2 misses.
Well, try harder.
Well, fine. The other one will.
Oh dear.
Well,
That's a miss.
Oh dear.
You know what? That was a critical failure. He doesn't get his.
Oh.
he doesn't get his what?
They have 2 attacks, and he critically failed on the first one.
Yep.
So yeah, he wasn't
Okay.
able to get his second attack in. Scratch is back around to you. You've got this guy right here. He's looking kind of hurt.
Let's.
This guy
let's
down
go
here,
for it.
he's hurt, but he's not hurt nearly as bad. And you have
All right, let's-
advantage on this guy.
Yep, let's get him.
Okay.
Get
All right,
in.
roll 1d20 plus 6. First roll. 25.
Ooh.
Damn.
Roll 1d20 plus 6. Also 25.
Okay. Give me a damage roll.
Okay, roll 1d8 plus 4. 12 again.
Damn. That will, come on. That'll take care of him.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Scratches, fights.
Good job.
He fights, he wins.
So yeah, you can, move if you want to.
Yeah, I'll come on over here in case Coleman needs some help. How's that?
Go down 1 more.
How's that?
There you go.
it is.
Now you're flanking.
Yep.
Coleman.
Yep. Think I'll attack that guy
Okay.
right there. Okay. Oh, come on. That is a 10.
With advantage?
Oh, I do have advantage?
Yep.
Oh, better. That is a 20.
That hits.
And then we're doing D8 plus 3, and that is going to be 7 damage.
Okay. That hurt him. He's still up. You gonna hang out right where you are?
Yep.
D.
Okay. Think I'm going to. How bad does this guy look?
He's very bloodied. He's not rocking back and forth about to fall over, but
Yeah. Yeah. I think just for flavor, I am going to step into the door. Just a little bit. And then still cast Sacred Flame.
Huh?
Dex save.
fail.
Okay. 4 points of radiant damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. Barnaby, get this done.
All right. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw of a DC 13, please.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Rude.
Nothing happens.
His turn again. And you know what? He's not had a whole lot of luck wailing on you, Coleman. I think he's going to turn around and scratches.
Oh boy.
That first one misses.
Okay.
Second one misses. I started out rolling really good, and then I started rolling really bad.
Whoa. All right.
Scratches.
I'm gonna get this guy.
Let's end this, yeah.
Okay.
I'm helping you.
Murder rate Murderate him.
Do it, Scratches. You haven't damaged.
No, okay, that sucked. Let's try that again. Wow, those both really sucked. Obviously, I'll take the 9.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
connect. You gonna stay where you are?
Where?
Yeah, stay where you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Because we've got him flanked.
All right, I'll stay where I am.
Solomon, do it.
Okay, first one is 17.
Nope.
And it's gonna be 17.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, what's these guys' AC? 18?
Yep.
Damn, son.
I'll
Sorry
try
to
to
ask that question. That
again.
was a very rude question.
Succeeds.
Nothing.
Wisdom
Harvey.
save. He needs to make a wisdom save. DC 13.
At 20 again.
Oh my god!
No, come on, man. We can't do like it can't be the exact same turn again. That's nuts.
Yep, it was a nat 20 again. His turn.
Yeah.
Swinging at Solomon this time. Fail. Success. For 8 points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay, that's bad. Okay.
Get after it, Scratches.
Give me 1 second here. Okay. 1d20 plus 6. Do I have an advantage? Because that sucks.
Yes.
I roll 1d26. Better. 18.
18 is what you needed.
Yes.
Murderate.
And damage. Roll 1d8 plus 4. 9.
Dead.
Jeez.
Yay!
Yeah, he took a chunk out of the column in there, and you did not take kindly to that. And you, take your rapier and slip it right where the neck would be.
Yep.
And, the quote, air quotes, head pops right off. Well done, he's dead.
Yes. Woo! I killed-
Solomon wants to know if this room is secure enough to make camp in. 'Cause I could use a rest. I'm down to 3 hit points here.
Yeah, you definitely could use a rest.
Give me 1 second here.
I just killed 2 monsters, and
Yeah, you
did.
killed both.
That's what rogues do, man. When
Nice.
rogues get rolling, it's
I mean, I took some damage, but not a huge amount.
I mean, we could press on. I personally think this is probably a good place to stop because I'm in really bad shape here.
well. I mean, do you guys intend to take a long rest or a short rest?
Oh, short rest, I think.
Hmm.
You don't necessarily want to go to sleep like 8
God.
hours.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I would say, yeah, you guys can take a short rest if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think that Barnaby goes to close the doors behind them.
Okay,
Okay.
that gives me my action surge back. But what does that do regarding
Hey
hit
guys.
points?
Hey.
Did they?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
are they
hey.
acting aggressive at
Hey.
all, or are they just following?
They're just
Oh
following.
shit!
Not here for that shit.
Did they only move to follow once the last of us died?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a 21.
The ice Miffits followed us in.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, 21.
They seem to be following you.
Me?
Yes.
I'm the one that opened the door.
You're the one that noticed them.
Oh. I
Nice
don't
going.
like it.
Nice going. How dare
I
you
think
be
that,
perceptive?
I think that during the short rest, Barnaby is just going to like be sitting on a collapsed column, just kind of staring at the methods while smoking his pipe.
This might be where we should call it for the night.